Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you're watching this from, or whatever time. I want to talk to you about today. Before I go on, I'm not very good with videos, but I've been told that I need to do more of them by my social media advisor. So here goes. So if I get distracted and wander off some strange hill every now and again, please, please, please forgive me. All right. Now, what I want to talk about today, I want to talk about something I've noticed in the last couple of months, from filling in various application forms and even, let's be honest, be very frankly honest, going to online dating sites. Yes, still single. Sorry. No, I make no apologies. Still single. Yes. Now, so something I've noticed is a phrase that people use when they're asked about their religious belief or faith or whatever. They say spiritual but not religious. Now, I find myself, every time I came across that phrase, I think, what on earth does that mean? At first I thought maybe, well, I didn't think anything on it. So if I end up asking a few people, and what something my older brother said, he said that, oh, maybe it's people that believe in sort of the universe, etc., etc. But also could be also maybe people who are tired of church. I use my two fingers. Church. Now, I read an article recently in the Guardian UK, that is, which suggested it's more of the people that it refers more to people who sort of more of a sort of new age spiritualism, the earth, blah blah blah. Now, I'm not anyone. I've never judged anybody's religion or whatever. I don't say anybody's right or wrong or whatever. I think everybody has a right to believe in what they want to believe in, right? However, it did get me thinking. So, in terms of Christianity, are people tired of the church? Now, when I say the church, I mean, are people tired of the structure of church, in terms of the buildings, going to church every Sunday, paying of tithes, regulations, do's and don'ts, the religious aspect of it. People have grown tired of it, or have we even outgrown it? Shall I say? Someone said to me a few years ago, has society outgrown marriage? I've got this question: has society outgrown church or religion? It is a question, isn't it? Now, why am I saying this? I'm saying this because you often find that people these days are either tired or suspicious of that act of going to church on Sundays, etc. Why? I don't know. Let's not go down that area. However, what I will say is this, right? It does beg the question: why? Why have we grown tired of it? Why are we tired of church per se? Why are we tired of this building per se, etc.? Now, it does make me think of a line, a quote that Jesus himself made in the Bible, which said, "A time will come," when he said, "The time is coming when people will worship me not in a building per se, but in their hearts." Is this what we're yearning for now? Are we yearning more for the relationship with our God, rather than how people say we should have a relationship with our God, in terms of a direct relationship with our God, in terms of a direct connection with our God at all times, rather than just on Sunday morning because the pastor said so. That's where I'm going here. Now, it also, so a lot of questions today, people, makes me think to myself, okay, this notion that Christianity makes you a better person, is it really accurate? I tend to think, no, it's not accurate. Yeah, in my case, yes, it's definitely made me a better person, probably a nicer person, more humble, over time. Now, but in terms of, does Christianity make people nicer people, or in terms of meaning that are non-Christians less nice than Christians? I think, I'm sorry, guys, that's absolute balls, okay? Because I have known many non-Christians who are nicer than many Christians that I know. Let me give you an example. In fact, I've dated some of them. There was a particular lady who I was dating several years ago. I'll never forget, we were coming back from a Sunday lunch, and I'd been to church early and she'd stayed in the flat. And now she asked me, she said, "Shagan, why do you believe in God?" I said, "Well, God's really important to me. Without him, I'll be nothing. He saved me time and time again. He loves me, blah, 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 etc." And then I asked her, "So why don't you believe in God?" She said, "Well, to be honest with you, I have nice friends. I have a nice family. I'm a very nice person. I'm always doing the best I can for people. I have a great job, blah, blah, blah. And he said, why do I really need him? Well, at that point, obviously you can get deeper, but I thought to myself, actually, no, I can't really argue with this lady here. Now, my point being, right, that there are just as many non-nice Christians, probably more than there are nice Christians. Now, but that's not the point of this. Well, the point of this is this, right? Why, in which case, why Jesus, right? Why Jesus? Now, here's where I'm going. Someone said to me recently, I asked this same question to someone a few weeks ago, and the person said to me, well, it's quite simple, really. He said, go and do a research of all the different faiths out there and see whether you can find one wherein the leader of that faith or the centrality of that faith chose to die for his followers or his believers. Of course, you know me. I went to do my research, and there's not one religion or one, let's not use the word religion, because I think that's often a taboo word these days. There's not one faith or belief wherein the leader or the centrality of that faith chose to die for his followers and believers. Now, which to me is actually the most important reason to believe in Jesus. The fact that this amazing God who created all things, this Son of God, chose to die for someone as wretched as me, for someone with as many faults and mistakes as me. He chose to die for me, not just for the sake of my eternity,